wanted to use
Billy Short.
When things threaten religious freedom in this country, I'll put it to you, when this HHS mandate thing happened recently, I'll bet most of you wasn't even on your radar. You think, what does that have to do with me? That's some stupid Catholic thing about contraception. Brothers and sisters, this is an issue of religious freedom in the United States of America. And if you do not speak up when the state, okay, whether it's the Third Reich or whether it's any state in the world, begins to push against the Church of Jesus Christ and to push against religious freedom, this is the beginning of the end of religious freedom for everyone. We have to speak up when our brothers and sisters are being pushed around, not just when they're being murdered, but I'll tell you there's a link between being silent when they're being murdered and being silent when the HHS mandate is happening. I have to tell you there's a link. We have to speak up. There's a Jew named Michael Horowitz who was the greatest proponent of speaking out against the persecution of Christians about 15 or 20 years ago. He was writing about this and he's saying, why aren't Christians speaking out about the persecution of Christians? We keep our mouths shut. Brothers and sisters, when we are being attacked around the world, we're all being attacked. The nationality doesn't matter. The denomination doesn't matter. I beg you to understand that if you do not speak out when religious freedom is threatened, when there's persecution of Christians, if you do not speak out, you are being silent. You are participating in evil. And when American Christians keep their mouths shut, as typically we have done with terrible persecutions around the world, God will not hold us guiltless. We have to speak up. We have to speak up. We have to be united. The idea that the current government, that the administration under Obama has not stood up and spoken forcefully against the persecution of Christians in the Middle East is a black mark in the book of this administration. And I have to ask, I don't know what it's behind it. Sometimes I think maybe people say, well, they deserve a little persecution. I think that's what happened to the Jews in the 30s. I think many people said, you know what, they deserve a little persecution. Why should I speak up for them? And I think some people have that attitude with Christians today. They say, well, maybe they deserve a little persecution. I'm sick of Christians telling me what to think. Folks, Christians themselves, that's us, we have been cowed into silence. We don't speak up. When marriage is being redefined in our courts, I'm going to ask you, did your church speak up about this? Yes. Or did you let the Catholics take it on the chin? Did you let the other people, the crazy evangelicals, speak up about it? Or did your church speak about it? This is my question. As a lifelong Greek Orthodox, I have to tell you, I heard silence from the Greek Orthodox leaders on this subject. What about your leaders? Are you speaking up for traditional marriage, or are you letting the other guy talk about it? Christians for too long have been silent on all of these issues. And if you wonder why there is silence now, you have to look at yourself and you say, have I been silent? So, as they get ready to bring your food in, I leave you with one thought, I hope. You must speak up for your Christian faith. Beware of conflating it with your national identity. Beware. Speak up for your Christian faith. Speak up for your Christian brothers and sisters whenever religious freedom of any kind, something as small as the HHS mandate, something like the redefinition of marriage, and then murders and persecutions in the Middle East, whenever you see this, you must speak out. You must understand that you are either one with your brothers and sisters in all these things, or you are yourself not a Christian. Or if you are a Christian, you're not serving God, and God will judge you for your silence. These are tremendous burdens for us to bear as Christians. I say this to you in humility, as a sinner saved only by Jesus Christ, grateful to Him for the privilege of calling Him by name, of calling Him my Lord, as we all do.
you.